SMMA is dead, and that is what a lot of people are saying in 2024. And look, they're not necessarily wrong. However, the term SMMA has gone absolutely viral in the last few years, and even your grandma and granddad probably know what an advertising/SMMA is. And look, it's no surprise that most agencies are struggling to get clients because they're all following the same strategies the top 4 to 6 gurus are preaching and selling to these people. And because of those things, it's very, very easy for you to feel like SMMA is oversaturated. However, it's no lie that SMMA is just simply a business model like every other business model. The people in the market that can find untapped strategies and unique ways of positioning themselves in the market and standing out from the crowd are the ones that are going to simply win every single time. You see, I'm personally booking over 400 qualified appointments every single month for my agency, and we're collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars in the process. Not to mention the $10 million that we've collected for our clients in the past 3 years. And the best part about what I do and what my clients have access to is that it's 100% automated, meaning there's no manual outreach, there's no boring work or consistently grinding every single day for 6 hours to get your first appointment on the calendar. In this video, I'm going to explain the outdated strategies that SMMA owners are using that simply don't work. And I'm also going to show you the best strategy that you can use in 2024 to finally scale to 50K a month, 100K a month and beyond. However, before I jump in, if you have an attention span of a goldfish and can barely get through a TikTok, this video is not going to be for you. So please click away now. So the first method is manual outreach, right? And how that works is simply you're sending a bunch of outbound DMs, calls, whatever it is to generate replies and then turn those replies into appointments somehow or another. And look, I've done it, I've been there, and it worked for a period of time until I really just couldn't handle it anymore of managing a massive team. But if you really focus on what the method is and how it works, you can learn something from it. So if you're a business owner and you have a service that can help somebody go from point A to point B, you can find them on LinkedIn, you can find them on Facebook groups, you can find them on Instagram, on any social media platform, and you can send them a message and you can get an introduction. You can say, hey, my name is this is what I do. If you're interested, give me a response, right? Reply with yes. And if you send 1,000 of those, I'm sure you're going to get a couple people that respond with yes. But now you've got to turn those yeses into appointments and those appointments into sales calls. And there's not a lot of content or context around what you do. So you have to rely on very strong offers to generate interest. And what those strong offers actually do is generate the wrong type of interest, the wrong type of people that you actually want to work with. So that is the biggest con. The second con is it's not scalable. And the only way you can scale manual outreach is by leveraging other people's time, by hiring VAs and appointment setters. So the problem with that is you're going to build up a big team of VAs or appointment setters that are waiting for you to tell them what to do. And they don't use our initiative because they've never done this before. And if they have, they haven't done it very well. Otherwise they would be still getting paid by someone else. So you end up working with 10 or so incompetent people that are sending 25, 50 DMs a day, calling 25, 50 people a day, and then getting maybe 1 or 2 responses back. And then over those 10 people, you're only probably booking, a handful of appointments a day, and only one of them shows up. And the person that shows up doesn't have any money. So it's not a way to scale, but it's a way to learn how to scale by learning what not to do. Okay, so that's really, really important to know. Method 2 is to post a lot of content. And I'm talking post every single day on Instagram, on your Reels, on YouTube, on Facebook, and then hopefully you'll compound over time and generate enough followers and views that people want to pay you money. Now, the biggest issue with this is that it takes absolutely forever to compound any sort of real results. For example, I've been running this YouTube channel for 2+ years, and it's not my go-to for generating clients. It's something that I know might work in a year or two, and it might be something that maybe just might be worth all the effort I've put in, but it should not be the single thing that you rely on, right? It doesn't mean it's the worst strategy. It just means it takes the most amount of time and the most amount of energy. And it's definitely not automated, especially when you're starting out. So I would not stay away from organic content, but I wouldn't look at that as the only way you're going to grow your brand or your business in 2024. Now, the last method I want to discuss is the method that I personally use. Now, to give you a kind of background on how this works and a bit more context to what it looks like, I've actually done all the other stuff. I've done the cold calling, I've done the DMs, I've done the appointment setter team, I've done the VAs, I've done the cold emails, I've done everything, right? I promise you, I have done everything that you have done plus more, because I didn't want to do the strategy that I'm using because I was scared. I was fearful that if it didn't work, it was going to be a bad outcome. Now, the method that I rely on is very, very simple, and I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times, and it's paid acquisition. Okay, we use meta ads as our primary source for getting leads, booking appointments, and getting new clients, and have done for the last 18 months. We don't do anything else other than maybe post one YouTube video in a blue moon. But that doesn't actually count because I don't get any clients from YouTube right now. Okay, so my actual business is run on the back of paid acquisition and running a stupidly simple VSL funnel that turns viewerships into leads and leads into calls, and then my sales teams come in and actually turn those appointments into paying clients. Now, the obvious con to running paid ads is that you're trading money for money, right? You're putting $1 in and hoping that you get at least $3 back. You're putting $1,000 in and hoping you're getting at least $3,000 back, and then obviously it goes up from there. So most people see that as a high risk opportunity, and it's very high risk, especially if you're someone that hasn't got a lot of disposable income or a lot of credit in your business's name. The pro of running ads is very, very simple, because it's like building a vending machine where you can put $1 in and get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even $10 back. So imagine you have a vending machine in your room right now, wherever you are, and you can literally feed it $1 and you're guaranteed to get at least $3 back. How often would you put $1 into that machine? My bet is you wouldn't leave that machine alone, because you have a guaranteed return on your investment. And let's kind of paint the picture for you, right? So you're a business owner, you have a service that you want to sell. So all you have to do is set up an ad, a very simple ad, so it turns people scrolling on their phones, scrolling on Facebook, on Instagram. So they see the ad, they go to the next step in the funnel, or the first step in the funnel. They become a lead. They then watch your VSL, which educates them and nurtures them on who you are and what you do. They then feel, enough emotion that they're going to book an appointment. They book an appointment on the next page, and then they turn to the appointment. You or your sales team tells them who you are, what you do, and how they can help them go from point A to point B, and then they make a buying decision or not. So they either pay you money or not. Now, what this system does is it completely removes you or any sort of labor to turn somebody from scrolling on Facebook to booking a qualified appointment with your team. And the way that we automate this to the max is that we don't just rely on the paid ads. We use a CRM, so we use Go High Level to nurture and set up reminders and do the pipeline and all of the techie boring stuff. But we also integrate AI setters that turns all the new leads into qualified appointments for us, so no one has to pick up the phone. So we have an SMS appointment setter, which is completely 100% AI generated, and it turns our leads into qualified appointments. So our percentage is about 35%. So for every 3.5 people out of 10 that become a lead gets booked into an appointment thanks to that AI setter. If that is not the best strategy to use to generate qualified appointments and close deals, I need to know the other thing, because that is 100% the only and best way to predictably scale your business or your agency and coaching program from 10K a month to 50K a month to 100K a month. So if you're running an agency and you're like, I don't really know the next step, I kind of understand how this makes sense. I understand that I don't want to cold call all day, every day to hit 10K a month, to hit 50K a month. What I want to do for you is offer you a free opportunity to speak with me and my team, because what our offer is that we can guarantee you at least 10 new clients every 30 days while you only pay us per close. So we remove all of the risk to get started and actually start leveraging paid ads, because in 2024 it's a no-brainer. You need to be able to remove yourself from manual outreach, remove yourself from booking appointments. You truly want to build a 7 and 8 figure agency or coaching business. So if you're interested in that offer of 10 clients every 30 days and you only pay per close, click the first link in the description, book a time to chat and learn what we do, and we'll build you a custom roadmap that can get you to your goal in the fastest and most profitable way possible. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.